do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, we're on the way. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Iwobi. And he's well positioned here. And tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Punched away. And they've got rid. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Iwobi! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Gets good distance on it. Bassi. And here's Osimhen. And it's Iwobi. Applies the finish!
Chukwueze really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bassi. Chukwueze chasing after it. That could spell trouble. Zamora moved on forwards. Ndidi. Iwobi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Wins the duel this time. Played out to the right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bassi. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Kadewere. Has a look and plays it forward. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. throw-in. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, it could be danger here. And again! Oh, that was close. Osei Samuel cuts it out. Bassi. Ndidi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Osei Samuel. Clears it away. Iwobi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Kadewere. Spread out to the left. Looking to break at pace. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Out towards the flank. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a throw-in. Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Chukwueze's... Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. And it's Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. Kadewere, Nigeria. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Osei Samuel. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's away. Clipped into space. Iwobi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's had a shot! Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That is lovely. That has been knocked clear. Oh, they can break here. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. That's really well cleared. That's a throw. Moved on forwards. Osimhen. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's shifting through the gears here. It's anyone's ball now. Iwobi does really well to win the ball there. And he's on a charge. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Osimhen. Real chance here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, great! And he shoots! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's going direct. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Ndidi. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Delivered across. That is a brilliant interception. Chukwueze. Osimhen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kadewere. Up towards the front line. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Bassi. Iwobi. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Zamora. Iwobi. Osimhen. Iwobi. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Kadewere. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. Goes to finish! That's been drilled in. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice control. Cleared away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Played into the middle. Could move up a gear here. Kadewere. Takes a shot! Out to the right. He's having a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Chukwueze. And that has been cleared. Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. Osimhen! And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Oh, they could be caught out here. So who's he picking out? And it's hoisted clear. Chukwueze. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So what can they make of this? Muscular approach does pay off here. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
quality ball. And he's there to clear it. Chukwueze. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kadewere. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Ndidi, gently done. And here's Osimhen. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. He is through here. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Osai Samuel gets across to intercept that. Iwobi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It will be. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Iwobi. Osimhen. And the finish! And it's been taken short. Deep cross. Tries to get it clear. And it's Iwobi. Aim forwards. And that was very necessary. Big chance! Gets it away. Osimhen, great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Played back in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's played forward. That looks a cracking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zamora. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. He can get that clear. Zamora. Plenty waiting in the middle. And Didi gets it clear. Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. Does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great ball if he can get there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ball is over the line. That's really well manoeuvred. There's no flag. Osimhen. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Proves too strong. Aim forwards. And here's Osimhen. That's very neat. And here's Osimhen! Danger averted for now. And here's Osimhen. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Osimhen. And that's a dangerous ball. This might spell danger. Real chance! It's in! And Nigeria are ahead. How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Nigeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Zamora. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Nigeria head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kadewere. Nice physical challenge. Ndidi. Oh, can he get onto this? Ndidi wins the duel this time. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Can he finish? And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Zamora. And it's played in here. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Chukwueze. And he cuts out the supply. Kadewere. Strong running down that left flank. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. And here's Chukwueze. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Iwobi. Osai Samuel. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Charging forward, the ball at his feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. A lot of space ahead of him. Here it is, crossed in. Osai Samuel clears it away. And that's aimed into the middle. Bassi, gently done. That's been drilled forward. That's a little off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Osei Samuel. Bassi shifted upfield. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zamora. Caresses it through. Osei Samuel attempts a clearance. Deftly away. Osimhen being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
It's a threatening ball. Osimhen! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ndidi, no, again there's no way through. Bassi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi. Ndidi done delicately. Referee's given a throw. And it's played forward. Kadewere. Driven forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nigeria leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's the throw.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chukwueze. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Hit into the middle. Ndidi. Lovely bit of skill. It's run loose here. Iwobi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Shot, surely! And it's Osei Samuel. That's good play. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. He's there to head it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, looks across and plays it in. That has been knocked clear, and they can counter here. Aim forwards. Bassi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. He's found a way through. Kadewere. A chance to play it in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Ndidi. Succumbs to the pressure. Chance here to counter. Driving forward. Chance! He will be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Kadewere. And he's searching through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zamora. Kadewere wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Osimhen. He could be in here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. That's the keeper's ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Osei Samuel have it back and can go again. Chukwueze. Oh, it's come loose. Osei Samuel's cross. Zamora. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Looking here to chip it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Osimhen. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Osimhen! Zamora. Chukwueze. Iwobi tries to dink it through. It's come to nothing. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Kadewere. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aim forwards. Chukwueze. Has a look and place it forward. Osimhen. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shapes to shoot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chukwueze. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Osei Samuel, gently done. Zamora. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Osimhen. Iwobi. Shot at goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Moved on forwards. Kadewere. That's been drilled forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Osei Samuel. Zamora. Now here's the delivery. Corner it is. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bassi cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Gets his head on it! And that would have won it. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Turns and goes back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kadewere. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Out to the left it goes. There's the shot! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Tries to get it clear. Spread out to the left. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Nigeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Does really well to win the ball there. The final 5 minutes. Nigeria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Kadewere.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Aim forwards.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wins the duel this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Played out to the right. Played in. Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper beats it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zamora, and it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Proves too strong. Kadewere. It's a good run down the right. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ndidi clears it away. Oh, smashing header! Cleared away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Played with finesse. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is a little undercooked. It is now or never. Time is against them. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.